Scottails. Oh. Hi, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Scottails. My name is Scott Hostetler. You know, my grandpa's getting really old, and I was sitting with him and Dave Attell the other day, and he was talking about his old war stories, which are getting longer and longer, and they're kind of meshing with his real-life stories. And he said, well, Scotty, we were surrounded, and we were in really bad shape, and then we ran out of ammo. And it was desperate times, so we started battling hand to hand. Then we started dancing, and that's how I met your grandma. Okay, Grandpa. Well, tell me this. What do tequila and champagne have in common? Well, we know that to be called champagne, it has to come from a specific region in France. And the same thing with tequila. In order to be called tequila, it has to come from a specific region of France. No, that's not true. I was just seeing if you were paying attention. It does have to come from a specific region in Mexico, the Jalisco region, and it has to come from the blue agave plant. Now, that plant is not a cactus, it's a succulent, and it takes 7 to 10 years to mature enough to harvest. Now, one plant makes about 10 bottles of tequila, so you see it's not an overnight process. Now, the margarita was invented around 1940. One story says that a Mexican restaurant owner named Danny Herrera prepared this concoction for a beautiful Siegfried dancer called Marjorie King because she couldn't drink any other liquors. Well, then another story has that it was named after Rita Hayworth, the movie star who did movies in Mexico during the 1940s. Her real name? Margarita Carmen. Who knows? The margaritas we're going to share with you today are one from David Leibowitz's Drinking French book, his French take on the margarita, and the other one is from The Corner and Chris Grodak. So David Leibowitz's is called Les Margarites, and we're going to make that. We're using this Casa Nobel Crystal Blanco tequila. And it is triple distilled. It's very nice. It's you could drink it straight, and it's wonderful to make in a cocktail. So we're going to use 1.5 tequilas. One. Did you hear about the new restaurant open called Karma? Yeah, there's no menu. You just get what you deserve. And a half. Then you take 1.5 orange juice, fresh squeezed orange juice, because we're going to be drinking this, and we certainly want the best. There's 1.5. Then we're going to make it French, the Lillet Blanc. This is a French wine aperitif. We're going to have 2.5. 1, 2. Then we're going to shake. And because this is a French margarita, we're going to do it like the French. Again, for about 15 seconds to make sure everything is combined and well chilled. 13, 14. Got a little bit of an orange color. It looks lovely. Then we garnish with a lime. Run it around the side, put that in, and an orange wedge. And that is the margarite. Shall we have a drink?
Yes!
Full margarita taste. You got the citrus. That is just lovely. And the Lillet just mellows out the whole thing. You could drink 100 of these. But I can't because we've got more show to do. The second one I want to show you is another wonderful take, but it's not your standard. It was developed by Chris Grodak at The Corner, who makes wonderful cocktails. And this one, he uses 2 ounces of tequila. We're going to use the same Casa Noble. And then 2 ounces of Cointreau. You know, I got my daughter a refrigerator for her birthday. I can't wait to see her face lights up when she opens it. I tell a lot of old dad jokes. And then 1 ounce of lime juice. Now, then we put the top on this. I'll be right back. There we are. And then shake that bad boy like Americans. Now, we're going to have crushed ice. Some people like them on the rocks. Some people like them with crushed ice. Chris, I had one last night to test out my theory. And the crushed ice is what he prefers. So, going to make it kind of like a slush, but there it is. And it's lovely. You garnish that with a lime. And now you're drinking the corner margarita.
Yes!
And you get to chew on the ice. That's good. It's terrific. It is terrific. Light, refreshing, citrusy with the tequila. Not a hard kick. It's just terrific. David Tell says that some people think it's wrong to drink and drive, and I call those people the cops. But sometimes you got no choice. Those kids got to get to school. All right. Anyway, thank you for watching again. Happy Cinco de Mayo, and remember to drink up because it's almost closing time somewhere.